Hi there. Hope you have a fantastic day today. This lesson, I will teach you how to differentiate log functions. Of course, there is a PDF file versions on the description below for you to download so you can work with me. Otherwise, let's go straight into it. First one. So differentiate ln of x all power 5. So please take note on this. ln of x power 5 is different from ln x power 5. Okay, please take note because this one here is actually by using log law, the 5 we can bring to the front. So this is the same as 5 ln of x. But then ln of x all power 5 is a function power 5. Okay, whereas on the right hand side, this is only extra power 5. So please take note on that. Now to differentiate the functions, what I use is power, angle, trig. So I differentiate the power, P for power, and then we differentiate the angle, A for angle, and then we differentiate trig. But in this case, we don't need for T because T for trig functions, right? And we don't have that, so we ignore T. So to differentiate power, this is 5. So we bring the 5 down. So 5 minus 1 is 4. So y dash is equal to the 5, bring it down, becomes 4. So ln of x all power 4. So this is done. Then we need to differentiate the angle. So this inside here is treat that as angle. So if y equal ln f of x, this is the rule we're using. Y dash is equal to f dash x because we differentiate the functions and over the functions. That is f of x. So over f of x. So keep that in mind. So therefore, we differentiate ln of x. So this means that differentiate x is 1. Okay, so 1 over x. So times by 1 over x. So now that will give me 5 ln of x all power 4 over x. So there you go. Part B. Again, we use power, angle, trig. So the power is 3. And don't forget the 7 is just a constant. Okay. So let me just write this down. Power, angle, trig. So we differentiate the power. So the 3, we bring it down so it becomes 2. But then because we have a 7 in front, so the coefficient is 7. So 3 times 7 is 21. But let me just write this down first. So y dash is equal to 3 bring down, and 3 times 7 is 21. And we ln x all power of 2 because 3 minus 1 is 2. So the power is done. Now we need to focus on the angle, and we treat this one here is angle. So differentiate ln of x. So we differentiate x, give me 1 and 1 over x. So the answer is times by 1 over x. So let me just tidy up. So this is exactly the same as 21 ln. Don't forget ln is logs by e. So of x, and this is power of 2 over x. So there you go. Now part C. Again, because the whole lot power of 3. So we use power, angle, trig. So let me write this down. Power, angle, trig. And the power in this case is 3. So P is 3. So the 3, we bring it down. So 3 minus 1 is 2. So let me just write this down. So y dash is equal to the 3, we bring it down in front here. So that gives me 3. And I write this out. 3x plus ln of x power of 2. Because 3 minus 1 is 2. And then what we need to do now is the angle here. Now in this case, we treat this as an angle. So let me just write this out here. So y is equal to 3x plus ln of x. So dy dx or y dash. So we differentiate 3x is this term here that give me 3. So let me just write this down. 3. And then we differentiate ln of x. So differentiate ln of x means that we differentiate x because we just need to differentiate that x and over x, okay? Differentiate x is 1, so 1 over x. So that becomes plus 1 over x. So that is the angle. So let me just write this down. So we times by differentiate the angle. So differentiate angle give me this. So 3 plus 1 over x. So now let me just tidy this up. So that will give me 3 brackets. So I just bring this in front here. So 3 plus 1 over x. And then times by 3x plus ln of x and all power of 2. So therefore, this y dash is equal to this, okay? Part D. So to differentiate this, so we need to differentiate this function here, and then we differentiate these functions, okay? Because this is 2 separate functions. Just remember that. Now, to differentiate, y is ln of x to the power of 3. We use power angle trick. So the power, that is 3, you bring it down. So y dash equal, so 3 ln of x, and then we less 1. So 3 minus 1 is 2. And then we differentiate the angle. This is treat that as angle. So differentiate ln x. So we need to differentiate x is 1 and over x. So 1 over x. So we times by 1 over x. So let me just write this down. Y dash is equal to, so 3 ln of x all square times 1 over x. And then now we just differentiate this. So to differentiate 3 x to the power 4, so the 4 bring it down, become 3 times 4. And 3 times 4 is 12. So we add 12. And then x, because x power 4, we less 1, so it becomes 3. So there you go. So now I just write it out a little bit neater. So that becomes 3 ln of x power 2 over x. And then we add 12x to the power of 3. So there you go. Please pause the video and try this one yourself. Hi there, I'm back. How do you go? So let me go through them with you, okay? Before I do that, please do not forget to give me a thumb up and subscribe if you haven't done so you can help me to grow my channel. So let's get into it. So first one, so y dash is equal to, so we differentiate power, angle, trick. So the power is 7, so we bring it down, becomes 6. So that becomes 7 ln of x and then power of 6. So this is done. Then we differentiate the angle. Okay, angle is this one here. So we differentiate ln of x. And we know that y is ln of fx. So to differentiate this, y dash, we differentiate the functions. So that is f dash x over f of x. And now we know that f of x is x. So differentiate x is 1 and then 1 over x, okay? So times by 1 over x. So there you go. So now we just tidy up a little bit. So that becomes 7 ln of x all power of 6 over x. So there you go. Part B. So same rule apply. We differentiate the power and then we differentiate the angle. Okay, PAT, power angle trick, and we ignore trick because we haven't got trick here. Okay, so the 5 we bring down, that is the power. Y dash equal, so 3 times 5 is 15, and that becomes ln of x, and then 5 less 1 is 4. So there you go. Then we differentiate the angle. Don't forget, this is the angle. So differentiate ln x. So we differentiate x, it give me 1. And 1 over x. So we times 1 over x. So that will give me 15 ln of x power 4 over x. So there you go. Part C. So we differentiate the power first. So the 5 will bring it down, and with less 1 becomes power 4. So y dash is equal to 5 because we bring it down, and we less 1. So x squared plus ln of x, 5 minus 1 is 4. And then we differentiate angle, and in this case, the angle is here. So that means we differentiate x squared will give me 2x. And then we need to differentiate ln x as well. And you know that there are more than one term. So we need to open brackets. So differentiate x squared, it gives me 2x. And we differentiate ln x. So differentiate x is 1. So we add 1 over fx. So in this case, fx is x. So over x. So there you go. So let me just rewrite this. So that will give me 5 brackets 2x plus 1 over x brackets, and that become x squared. We add ln of x, or power 4. So there you go. Last one. So we need to differentiate this function first, and then we differentiate these functions because we have two separate functions add together. So to differentiate the ln of x power 4, we do power angle trick. We differentiate the power. So the 4 will bring it down, becomes power 3. So y dash equal, so 4 ln of x, or power 3. So that is the power. We differentiate the power. Then we need to differentiate the angle. Okay, PAT, power angle trick. We just did the power. So differentiate the angle. So this is the angle. So we differentiate ln of x. So derivative of x, it give me 1 and then over x. Okay. So we times, don't forget, 1 over x. And then no trick, we ignore. So now we add to differentiate 3x to the power 5. The 5 will bring it down. So we times by 3. So 5 times 3 is 15. And x power 5 will less 1. So become 4. So 15x to the power of 4. Let me write this down. So that's 5 bring down, so 15, because 5 times 3, 15. X power 5 minus 1 is 4. So now let me just simplify a little bit further. So this is just exactly the same as 4 ln of x, all power 3 over x. And we add 15x to the power 4. So there you go. And I hope you got all of them correct. And thank you so much for watching. Bye.